both among its players and fans. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Davis. Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Ball, and it's Barrett at the two-guard spot. Count that one. And tonight, Chris, a couple talented young teams facing off.
Yeah, with games like this, you know, you have to temper your expectations and just say, wait a minute, I'm enjoying this game for this moment, because in 2, 3, or 4 of these years, some of these kids are going to be flat-out superstars.
Can you spot them? Some kids come in with a lot of headlines. Other kids come in and a little bit under the radar. But with your trained eye, how confident are you feeling when you look at a kid knowing what his trajectory is going to be?
I'm very confident if I watch them in interaction and in physical play, whether 3-on-3, 5-on-5. You get to see how they handle situations, how they score. You can tell an opponent to foul them. You can see their reaction. So I definitely believe you can tell a kid's trajectory when you're watching them play, as opposed to just a workout or watching them do some drills and things like that. When you watch them in the physical play and getting it going on, you can kind of tell what the kid's going to be.
Clock at 6. Exum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on to Davis. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And here is Los Angeles now. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. From the arc. Davis setting the pick for Ball. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Lakers on D. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Whiteside kicks to Gordon. Whiteside inside. Davis is on it. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Davis dishes to Durant. Here's Barrett. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. The pass to Barrett. Feeds it to Green. Misses the three. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Exum with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's Richardson on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Here's Richardson after the basket by the Lakers. And it's Gordon penetrating. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The free throw drops for Gordon.
What are you doing, man?
He's checked in for Davis. And Gordon drops them both. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Picked by Mozgov. Green kicks to Mozgov. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. And the towering presence of Mozgov, most effective doing damage inside.
Here's Exum after the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Exum kicks to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Collins. Miami no good on that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Now here's Ball following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Mozgov with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Barrett. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Miami trailing. Right side a screen. On the wing, Gordon. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that could be a costly foul there. Mozgov, a pretty good free throw shooter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Mozgov hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Gordon. Here's Collins. And again, it's the Heat missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Passes it to Barrett. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Durant. The shot that time not on target. The Heat go the other way with it. Now Exum. Right side a screen. For 3, Richardson. And again, it's the Heat missing. Barrett the pass to
Come
Mozgov.
on! Same fucking
On the
shit.
play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And some physical D there, but Mozgov, the veteran, doesn't let it affect his focus.
And a new group in for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Whiteside. Harkless comes in for Gordon. Valentine's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Exum. And the Lakers also making a switch. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Durant. Kicks it to Mozgov. There at the pass to Green. Over Robinson. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Shake and Bake. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
They set the screen. Valentine dishes to Harkless. Heat moving the ball around. The Heat need to get a shot off. Mozgov grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Ball. Missed inside.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's a screen by Robinson. Shake and bake passes to Valentine. There's shake and bake. Here's Collins. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Green with a screen for Ball. Harkless with the steal. Collins kicks to Robinson. Pass to Shake and bake. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Milton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Leaf comes in for Mozgov. And it's Andre Robertson in for B. To the wing right side. The pass to Shake and bake. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound on the night. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Green. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
And Ball is terrific inside. He is on him. He just seems to have a lot of confidence in his ability to make shots.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There's the screen. He dishes it to Robertson. Pass to Green. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He takes the hit, keeps on finishing. That's the power of Draymond Green.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Valentine passes to Shake and bake. Leonard sets a screen for Harkless. No good on the wing three.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Good.
And
Wide open
Azania gets it
release.
to go.
Fucking missed heavy.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
The dish to Harkless. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Leaf. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. There's the feed to Leonard. He kicks it to Harkless. He's shake and bake. Dishes it to Valentine. Shot from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Ball. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing up. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Lakers leading by 10.
a meteoric ascent for Luke Walton. 2 years before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, we've got Thomas Robinson. Valentine out there with Shake and Bake. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Leonard in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Talk about compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And in year 2, as interim head coach, leads the Warriors to the best start in league history.
Oh, it's all about timing. Grace, 24-0 start. With Walton at the helm, they went 39-4. It catapulted him to the front of the line among head coaching candidates.
4 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Durant. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Durant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Feeds it to Harkless. In the corner, Valentine with it. Down low. Right side, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Lets it go. Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Milton. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shake and Bake's got his second basket of the night. Evans inside. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And here is Harkless. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Durant. Here's Barrett. Misses the three. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Celtics in Boston. There's a screen by Robinson. The shot by Valentine, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Hezonja kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, and Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
A different look for Miami. Gordon's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Josh Richardson comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Dante Exum in for Shake and Bake. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Heat trail by 11. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. And Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. And stolen by Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink?
He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Richardson kicks to Harkless. He feeds it to Gordon. Mozgov grabs the board.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet, close to getting the block, but really it had the same effect.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Chris, I know you started doing a podcast, Fearless or Insane, with Chris Webber, an opportunity to have some meaningful conversations. What's that been like?
It's been great, Kevin. I've gotten a chance to talk to some friends, some mentors like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I've gotten to speak to him about what it was like playing for Wooden, what it was like coming up in the crazy 60s in that time. And, you know, he's such a thoughtful and a great individual. So to hear his stories about he and Muhammad Ali, he and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these great figures is just wonderful. I also got to speak to track legends John Carlos and Tommy Smith, who in the 1968 Olympics, we've seen them kind of protest when they put their fist up in defiance and kind of put their voice out for the voiceless. And I got to talk to them about how tough of a moment that was. Did they know the sacrifice that they were making? What happened, the backlash to what happened? And then all these years later, do they feel kind of vindicated that we're showing them so much love and people around the world appreciate what they've done? So we try to just discuss fearless or insane. You know, they say insane is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result, where these guys put their lives on the line.
Yes.
And they kind of knew that it necessarily wouldn't change the arc of justice, but they felt that they had to do it. And so it's just some cool conversations with people and athletes that were much more than an athlete. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a cool podcast.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Leaf comes in for Houston's, and Mario Hezonja subbed in for B. Leaf. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harkless. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Stolen by Exum. Passes to Harkless. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Hezonja's shot is off. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Exum. Shoots a 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He just recorded his 3rd foul at half. Coach has to consider resting him until the 3rd quarter.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Leaf. Mozgov wide open. He fires. The Lakers rebound. Brown outside. Fires from deep. Durant, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Now here's Harkless. He's got 10. Exum with a wide open look. Off the mark and a bad shot there. LA's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. They set the screen. Here's Leaf. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Leaf's got 5.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have
This shit
that
pissing
on
me
every
off,
play.
man.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And there's the 3-second violation. Collins checked in for Miami. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Green, he's checked in for Mozgov. Mario Hezonja comes in for Kevin Durant. B's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Ball subbed in for Brown. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Hezonja in the corner. Ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Timeout called, the Heat. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? You know, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching it.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you know, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. You know, just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. You know, Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, you know, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out in life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Well, that's good to hear. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Collins. Out to the wing. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 7 on the basket from Exum. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Right side a screen. Back to Exum. It's tipped. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
For Miami, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And that one falls for Collins. The Lakers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Ball no good.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And Gordon drops them both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Ball with it. Now defended by Exum. Durant sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Barrett. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. B's got his second basket of the game.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Exum dishes to Whiteside. The pass to Richardson. And Durant sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Hezonja's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
There's Gordon with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
There's the dish to Durant. .109 left now here in the second. Out to the right wing. Here's Azania. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Ball with it. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Lets it go from deep. Azania's shot is off.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
Richardson kicks to Collins. And there's the feed to Richardson.
Yo,
From
this nigga
outside off
piss
the
me
mark.
off.
Durant at the elbow. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And Durant has gone off on offense like this so many times, you almost begin to expect this kind of a show.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
47.
The second half. Lakers leading by 9. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Draymond Green is out there with Davis. Then there's B. Then it's Ball. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence, and he has been deadly from beyond.
Whiteside kicks to Exum. Dishes to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Davis sets a screen. Ball, the pass to Davis. Over in the corner, Green. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. It's tipped. They get it back. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Richardson for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to it.
Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Durant against Gordon. Collins dishes to Gordon. Drops in the tray. Gordon's got 10 points.
Now, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Ball kicks to Durant. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 10. Feeds it to Collins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Gordon kicks to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Los Angeles leading by 10. From deep. Ball no good.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Green. Outside for Davis. Here's Barrett. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. In the corner, it's Gordon. And they double up Gordon. He kicks to Whiteside. Exum passes to Gordon. That three off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Over to the wing. Ball dishes to Green. Durant kicks to Ball. Over Richardson. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And, you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you think it's all about dunks. But I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim. And now he's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer.
Harkless is checked in for Gordon. The Lakers also with a sub. Leaf checked in for Green. Now Ball. 16 points for him. They set the pick. Durant for three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Whiteside earlier in his career didn't have as many options to score, but Greg, he's been very conscious of keeping that improvement of his game, and especially on the offensive end.
And Whiteside has been self-motivated since he's come back to the NBA. He's got the great length. He gets the hooks. He's got that baby hook up over the defenders, the soft shooting touch, and he just continues to improve offensively, all the while still being a force on the defensive side of the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Davis. Roberson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ellington is subbed in for B. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
He feeds it to Mozgov. Over Whiteside. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat trailed by 13. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
He'd have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Exum passes to Whiteside. And stolen by Ellington. Here's Ball. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
So you just can't allow ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Well, you look around the NBA, and there are some incredible athletes. Chris, in your opinion, which players in the league right now are the most physically imposing when you see them in action?
3 people come to mind. First, DeAndre Jordan, just his size and stature. And then when you see him run like a little fella and jump with the best of them, it is so intimidating seeing him out there on that court. LeBron, I mean, you still might say he has the best basketball body ever. Being that 6'7", 6'8" frame, whatever he goes by, with a bunch of muscle behind it, being able to use his quickness and strength to get to the post, you just have to love it. And then Antetokounmpo, one of the most unique players we've seen with his length, his size, Mr. Stretch Armstrong, but he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and I just think his unique body style and skill set makes him fun to watch as well.
Passes it to Ellington. Harkless with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
A different look for Miami. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Denzel Valentine comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Dante Exum. Pass to Leaf. Kicks it to Ball. Out to the right wing. Mozgov. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. On target from 13 feet. Shake and Bake's got 8 points.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
That's just great all-around teamwork. Now, let's see if they can find a way to come away with the victory here.
Pass to Leaf. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
When you get tagged with your 4th foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Ball. And the Lakers call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hezonja's checked in. The Lakers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball, the calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
And clearly Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Gordon's checked in for Miami. He's checked in for the Lakers. The Heat trail by 10. Shake and Bake passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Mozgov, a screen on Gordon. Durant kicks to Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And Kevin, he's practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever helps his team win, he's willing to do it.
There's shake and bake. 8 points for him. Robinson a screen on Evans. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Thomas Robinson. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Barrett. Again, Los Angeles.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Pass to Harkless. Takes the three. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Evans outside. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. 9 points for B.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
And it goes down 2 points. Shake and Bake's got 10.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Down low. Here's Durant. And the pass to Mozgov. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 11 points for Timofey Mozgov. .130 left to play in the third. There's a screen. Passes it to Shake and Bake. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Back to Gordon. Valentine. Rebounded by the Lakers. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Evans with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Gordon dishes to Valentine. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Valentine. Sinks the triple. Valentine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. Now here's Valentine. Guarded closer. The dish now to Gordon. Over Durant. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
Yeah.
The Heat trail by 13. Shake and bake out there with Valentine. Then it's Thomas Robinson. Then it's Collins. And it's Gordon in the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. There's shake and bake. pulls it from the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a
Mimir
in crafting this huge lead.
Here's ball. Pass to Leaf. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
And here is ball. Pass to Barrett. For three. Valentine grabs the board.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that.
There's the pass to Shaken. He dishes it to Collins. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers leading by 13. Now, here's Green. Ball sets a screen for Green. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Ball's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Exum comes in for shake and bake. Well, with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on him.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
Barrett the pass to Green. It's deflected. Stolen by Exum. Here's Whiteside. That misses off the backboard.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Ball with it. Now defended by Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Gordon kicks to Whiteside. It's stolen by Green. And it's ball in the corner. Passes it to Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Richardson, he's checked in for Valentine. And the Lakers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And we've seen a few players come into the NBA through different paths. They're playing overseas for a year or spending time in the D-League, now known as the G-League. Chris, do you think that these alternative paths to the NBA will ever be as common as the standard collegiate path to the NBA?
Well, I think it can be only because there's such an international presence in the game, and that now you're starting to find players all over. And the great thing about the NBA is it doesn't matter where you come from. It just matters what type of skill set that you have. So I can see it being other paths to the NBA, but the NCAA is always going to be one in the fact that guys want to play for their state teams, and that's always going to be fun to watch. But thank God for basketball fans and athletes, there's a lot of paths to the NBA, which is the ultimate if you want to play basketball.
Absolutely. Kevin Durant's checked in for Los Angeles. Ellington comes in for B. Exum kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Right side again, it's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Exum with it. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
A shot by Ellington, no good. The Heat trail by 15. Here's Richardson. And Durant sends it back. On the wing, Ellington. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Whiteside. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside, Green. The feed, the ball. It's Arizona in the corner. There's a good screen. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 15 points in just the second half.
And Ball is a gifted shooter, someone that excels at scoring the ball even when the coverage is tight.
And it's Gordon missing.
I'm sure the D has no issue whatsoever with him taking those threes, but he isn't hitting anything from out there.
Green with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. There's the steal. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
He's checked in for Wayne Ellington. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. Even though they're ahead, he said, these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle. Guys.
Here's Barrett. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Well, he played very poorly in the first half, but during the second half, he's feeling it. He's really flipped the on switch and owned it.
The Heat trail by 17. Now Exum. In the corner, it's Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Azania. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
The Heat trail by 19. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 17. Green kicks to Hazanya. Green, the screen. Barrett, the pass to Green. Over Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Here's Ball. And again, no good by the Lakers. For the Heat, their last game a loss to the Bulls. Gordon inside. Dishes it to Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 12. Ball dishes to Durant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the shot falls short this time.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
It's Richardson on the wing. In the corner, it's Gordon. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Azania. He's guarded by Collins. Outside Gordon. Feeds to Richardson. To the middle. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And so here is Miami. And it's Miami's ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Here's Exum. He kicks to Whiteside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Lasagna, the pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Exum. Now, here's ball. Guarded closely. And Lasagna gets it to go. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Exum kicks to Whiteside. Back to Exum. They get a hand on it. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And you look at the level of talent in the NBA now, some great players. But we've heard others say the league is watered down. How do you view that statement?
Well, I don't think you can compare eras. I think it's great to argue and have fun with them and debate them, but, you know, very sincerely, unless someone can play against each other, it's just a wasted argument. There's different eras, there's different rules. Think about how many threes Larry Bird shot per game. 1.5, 2. What if he could let it fly 10 times a game? We'd be talking about a different player there. So I think times, eras, the physical play of the 80s, of the 90s, I just know that players will handle it differently. Hand checking, the way that we call flagrant 1 fouls. It's a different league, and so I just choose to celebrate the players that we have now. They're the evolution in my mind. They're kind of the culmination of all the players that have come before them. So I just enjoy the game the way it is now.
Gordon for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ball. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got 31.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's good from Exum. Exum hits them both. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Kidding around, boys playing around. Where you really wanna take it now? I got $150,000 for an after party, and I gave it to the police just to break it down. Bring us up, I never take us down, but if you bring me up, then they might take it down. Fake with me back then, but it's getting hard for you to fake it now. Being rich when I'm 40, man, I'm trying to make it now. No, never let it ride you.